we developed an audit process to ensure that the quality of the asset information that was being added to during the operations phase remained a particular level of quality. So we would do a sample check of data from every project in the portfolio.
So when we talk about the standard, I mean, like, do you have familiarity with ISO 19650? It's very recent. I know that during the time where you were working with Skanska, you had maybe a standard of BIM from the UK saying BSI, like because of the BIM mandate, and an ISO 55000 for the asset management. Can you speak a little about those portions?
Yep, sure. So in my time, it was just before the ISO. So we were working with within the UK PAS 1192 series. For us in the facilities management division, it was PAS 1192 Part 3, which was the management of asset information during the operational phase of a building life cycle. And so everything that I tried to develop within the business in terms of improving the asset information quality, my aim was always to align it with the BIM framework, the PAS 1192 Part 3 framework, so that if we were ever audited, we would meet the criteria of what best practice was. So what I will also have to say, not only did we develop the asset information management platform, myself and my colleague who was the technical implementation lead, we developed an audit process to ensure that the quality of the asset information that was being added to during the operations phase remained a particular level of quality. So we would do a sample check of data from every project in the portfolio, and we used to check it and interrogate it to see if it met 10 criteria, and also the level of maturity of the systems being used to maintain the quality of the information. And if we found there were elements of information quality that fell below the threshold, we would create bespoke business plans, speak to the project teams and say, right, okay, between this audit and the next audit, you need to start implementing this. And then we will do another sample check of data. So everything that we did in terms of the new asset information management platform was always with PAS 1192 Part 3 in mind. And because I had an analytics background, and through my research of what facilities management was about and the value of asset information being captured, I always knew that information should be used for business improvement. And the most logical area is strategic or long-term asset management. And that's where I was also promoting the benefits of ISO 55000, which is the strategic asset management standard. So just to explain what asset management is, it's the coordinated activities of an organization to generate as much value from an asset. And an asset can be anything that an organization considers to be of value. So it's definitely your physical assets in the building. Information is definitely a valuable asset. Resources, people is an asset. So anything the organization deems to be of value can be termed as an asset. And so ISO 55000 is a standard which gives guidance on best practice to implement a really robust and effective asset management system. People, processes, technologies, and standards to generate as much value from an asset. So it could be a physical asset like an air handling unit. The objective is to make that air handling unit as valuable as possible in terms of its reliability. Reduce as many breakdowns as you can, while it's being run in a building. The more reliable you can make that asset, the more valuable it is. It's valuable to the people who occupy that building. It's valuable to the life cycle fund managers because they don't have to spend as much money to repair it. And so The link between what's now ISO 19650 Part 3 and ISO 55000 is actually the definition of asset information. Asset information is the capture, the storage, the updating, the access of information, but it also includes how information is utilized.
If you like this video and more videos like this, subscribe to our channel because there will be many more. And don't forget to turn the notification bell on.